Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And for the Celtics, White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford. And it's Cool Hands in at the point. And over a long regular season, Grant, what are some of the things coaches do to keep things fresh and their players engaged?
Well, you said it best. It is a long season. And to keep it light, you have to have team outings and dinners and guest speakers. Intentional connections, that's what I call it. And really, there's so much pressure in this league. So those moments really allow you to bond and relax and really come together as a group.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. A quick start to the career of MP. Already at 2,000 points, Grant.
Yeah, MP is the fastest to 2,000 points in 40 years. Zion was on a similar path, so the future is so bright for him. Can't wait to see MP develop. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Back to George. Zubac with a screen on Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generate points off those extra possessions.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to Leonard. Outside for Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Horford pulls it in. Outside White. Cool Hands with a bucket.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Now here's Harden. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So it'll be James Harden shooting. That one on White. Free throw off the mark from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Leonard. And it's Cool Hands with a rebound. And MP has been the talk of the NBA since his debut. Grant's not a surprise to see him on the cover of the latest issue of Dime magazine.
Yeah, MP has the potential to be one of the biggest athletes on the planet. The type of draw he has mixed with his talent is something you rarely see from a player his age.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the all-defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Here's Cool Hands. In the game against Miami, very impressive. And the three-pointer goes.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Here's Harden. George for 3, sinks the tray.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Harden. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Yeah, how many times has Horford scored at the pick and roll? I mean, millions throughout his career.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's George on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Horford. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Brown passes Passes to cool hands. Here's George to the middle. Here's Leonard. And he can't bank that one in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Harden with it. And the Clippers miss again. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Brown. Here's cool hands. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here's Harden. He had 19 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Leonard passes to Harden. To end the run. Yes, it's good. Harden's got 6.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Here's cool hands. And the Celtics another 3.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Leonard for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
There's Kawhi with the answer triple. Leonard is so competitive.
Here's cool hands. Defended by Harden. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Harden, following the bucket by the Celtics. No good on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Cool hands with a bucket. He's got 10.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Here's cool hands. The shot no good. Great D that time from Zubac. For 3, George. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's cool hands. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Ah, the golden years for the LA Clippers, Smitty. Those Lob City teams.
Ooh, I miss those days, B.A. Chris Paul tossing up alley-oops to DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. Those 3 pretty much won 50-plus games every season. And, man, were they fun to watch.
Now here's Leonard. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. 3 on the clock. Drops in the 3. Leonard's got 6.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Horford outside. Outside White. Yes, great. Play by Horford to set him up. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now Harden. 6 points for him. Pass to George. Leonard's got room. The wide open shot is on the money. Leonard's gotten his third basket of the night.
They know to get Kawhi the basketball. He was ready to shoot, and he knocked it down.
Horford, a screen on Harden. And he lobs it up. Zubac with the steal. On the break. Brown with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And that one's good. He's got 15.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Brown against George. Leonard on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Cool Hands. He's got 15. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break.
A part of this team's toughness comes from Norman Powell, unafraid to stick his nose in there.
And he makes a first for the ball here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. When one of these guys gets to the line, you can chalk up the points. Here are your top free throw shooters over the past month. In the third spot, Paul George.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. And that one good. Westbrook's got his second bucket on the night.
We all know he has the strength to absorb contact, but Westbrook also showing his focus as he knocks down the shot.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Westbrook and Mann make up the backcourt. Paul George out there with Amir Coffey, and it's Tice in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to Westbrook. Hey, from beyond the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his fourth assist in this one.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Cool hands. And the Celtics another three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's George. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 15. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Well, guys, Cool Hands in the last outing against the Heat had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was dealing assists all around. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
To the inside. And the Celtics tack on two more.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Timeout called. The Clippers. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
checked in for Boston. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's Zubac. Yet to see a basket. Westbrook outside. Pass to man. Harden against Holiday. Can they get it? Nice shot by Harden.
Yeah, that soft touch that Harden has on his shot makes hitting a mid-range J look so simple.
Here's Cool Hands. 22 points for him. And there's the lob. And Horford powers it home.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot. Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 9.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
With the drive.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Harden. Give him 8. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Off target with the 3. Boston has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Horford. And he drops it in from the low post. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound Boston. Cornette's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. 3 on 3. Here's man. Brown with some nice D. Boston on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Cool Hands with a bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Up top, Westbrook. 9 points in the game. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cool Hands has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the drive. Pass to Cornette. Horford outside. Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Cornette. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of Foot Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Norm Powell comes in for Westbrook. Three-pointer, Harden knocks down the triple. Harden's got 11 points.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Horford, a screen on Harden. Cool Hands, the pass to Horford. White against Powell. Pass to Horford. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Outside Harden. Kicks it to George. Zubac, screen. Shot is up. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
This game continues to be about Paul George. I would continue to get him the ball.
Cool Hands, the pass to Brown. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
George outside, beyond the arc. And it's Cool Hands with a rebound. Cool Hands has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Back to Powell. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by White.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Horford. That one no good. Good work defensively by Leonard. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. George, no good. To the paint. Here's White. And yep, it's good. White's got 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Zubac, screen. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Puts up a 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. James Harden picks one up. First free throw is good. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum. Is definitely not on their side.
White against Harden. Now here's Westbrook. The D's right on him. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Good on the bucket. He's got 10.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
A minute 53 left in the first half. It's Powell, high post. Brown's there. 6 to shoot. Zubac finds Leonard. Shoots over Horford. Leonard can't get it to go. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. White against Harden. They set the pick. Horford for 3. And again, Boston with the triple. Well, Los Angeles shooting 41% in this game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on White.
One of the most creative offensive talents in the game. Harden simply just has a knack for creating contact.
Holiday's checked in for White. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Brown inside, working on Powell. Brown, that's good. Brown's got 12.
And becoming more and more active on the offensive glass. Brown capitalized.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Zubac. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cool Hands has got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday passes to Cool Hands.
You've gained a decade or more of experience. This is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Holiday against Harden. Zubac with a screen on Holiday. Now here's Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Clippers miss again. Holiday from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's Boston. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
Well, if this ends up being the final group of participants, then we're in good hands. These guys can all knock them down. And if they get hot, this is going to be some great long stretches.
And as you know, Jed, it's all about finding your rhythm at the right time. And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Clippers.
Their shot selection belongs with the Seagulls at the dump. It's trash. Everybody thinking me. Stop it. Make the extra pass. Get something easier.
Seagulls at the dump? I always think of seagulls at the beach. I think of a nice setting. I think of a beautiful moment. And now you're planting that. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there with Luke Kornet, and it's cool hands in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. George passes to Harden. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Celtics. Out to the wing. Here's Cool Hands. On the money from 12 feet away. Cool Hands has got 34 points.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Looking to end this cold spell. And there's the play by Leonard inside.
The wingspan and big hands of Kawhi Leonard, they help inside.
Cool Hands, pass to Brown. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Harden. Cool Hands, good, and Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Los Angeles shooting just under 40% from the field. Outside Harden, from downtown, and it's Kornet with a rebound. Kornet's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
And here are the Clippers now. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Harden with a screen on Horford. Here's Leonard. A good-looking shot from the wing. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
From mid-range, Kawhi's touch is just fantastic.
Cool Hands, the pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Harden finds Zubac. And here's Leonard. Powell outside. To the inside. And the dunk by Leonard.
Kawhi just wanted that one more. He hustled to get that follow-up shot.
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Harden. Brown, a screen on Harden. Cool Hands, a pass to Kornet. Clock at 6. Shoots over Zubac. Kornet can't hit.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
You know, on a permanent basis, Ivica Zubac is one of the top rebounders in the league, Smitty.
B.A., that's his primary role, along with setting good screens. He has the size, toughness, and instincts to excel at those responsibilities.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, "A coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys."
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Alec. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. The first one falls. Smitty, there's been a lot of talk about the parity in the NBA right now. There are a lot of contenders for the title each year.
NBA is great for the league. The more teams competing for championships, the better it is for the fans.
Horford against Leonard. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Horford, a screen on Zubac. And he's going for the lob. The lob. Very well done.
And you know, throughout his career, Horford has been a reliable producer out there. Could be that tonight's just another one of those nights for him.
And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Horford. Pass to White. There's a screen. Tries a 10-footer. Off the left rim and out. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. George finds Leonard. It's deflected. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 40 now.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Now here's Leonard. To stop the run. And it's Cool Hands with a rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
To the middle. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got his third assist of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Harden. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 20.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
Horford, right side. Outside, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, the Clippers shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Fades. And they pick up 2. He's got 22.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Brown against George. Cool Hands with a bucket. Cool Hands has got 46.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
George against Brown. Zubac with a screen on Brown. George for 3. And it's Cool Hands with a rebound. Cool Hands has got 11 rebounds in the game. Puts the move on. Brown can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Leonard. The rebound, Celtics. Cool Hands has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Cornette. Shot from the low post is good. Cornette's got 14 points for the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
14 feet away. Leonard's shot's good.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Harden. Cool Hands with a bucket. Cool Hands has got 48.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
There's a screen. Unloads. Again, the miss by Leonard.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Brown passes to Cool Hands. For 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. George for 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
An absolute marksman from three-point land. Paul George can drain these in bunches.
Here's Cool Hands. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 26 points.
Taking the hit, Kawhi Leonard. Great concentration.
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Harden. Cool Hands, kept alive. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the 3rd. The shots just aren't falling. Powell, it's good.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
And Boston calls time here. A big group substitution here for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Cornette. Brissett comes in for Horford. Hauser, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for White. Pass to Cool Hands from behind the arc. Good! That's another bucket!
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for 4th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Yeah, next up on the list is Harden. And just like Harden, he is a determined scorer. When he gets on a roll, the defense is almost helpless.
Left side Holiday. Here's Cool Hands. Offline with a 3. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. The baseline J. Here's Tice. Rebound Boston. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. Holiday passes to Brissett. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Long and wiry. Drew Holiday, tough to contain when he runs the pick and roll. Draws the defense attention, then drops the dime.
Tice, a screen on Holiday. Pass to Leonard. The fadeaway, and he gets it to go. Leonard's got 16 points here in the second half.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Here's Cool Hands. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Inside. And finished off by Tice.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Cool Hands. 3-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles shooting 42% in this 3rd quarter. To the paint from 9 feet. Leonard can't get it to go. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. To the inside. Here's Cool Hands. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Coffee. He's on the floor for the Clippers. They've got Russell Westbrook. Terrence Mann is out there with George. Then it's Daniel Tice, and it's Harden in at the 2. Here's Queta. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Westbrook taking his time here. And you look at the evolution of trade requests, Smitty. The pendulum has really swung.
It has. I think you look back in the day, it was easier to make trades, but I think right now you definitely have to listen to guys who are taking up so much of your salary cap. If they don't want to be there, you got to try to find a way to get them and ship them out of town.
Tillman's checked in for Cada. Zubac, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Russell Westbrook.
He makes it look so easy. What a finish in there by Zubac.
Here's Cool Hands. Nails it from 3. Cool Hands has got 57 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
George left side. Outside for Harden. Misses the 3.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Holiday grabs the miss.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
The shot by Cool Hands, no good. The Clippers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Cool Hands has got 5 points now this quarter.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Count it.
Silky smooth stroke, nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
Here's Cool Hands. Off the mark there with a 3. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Harden. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Looking to get it going. The 3. And that one's good, man.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Cool Hands. And got it! Another basket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. They set a pick. Here's Leonard. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cool Hands. The pass to Mikhailuk. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Zubac, a screen. Here's Harden. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Oh, got that one up quick. Cool Hands has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Will it go? And he lays it in.
And you just love to see that kind of effort out of Harden.
Boston shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Zubac comes with a double team. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brissett's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell's checked in. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Harden. Pass to George. Zubac, a screen. The 3 is up. 6 to shoot. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 6th assist of the night.
Zubac is an experienced vet, someone who's adept at knowing what to do in screen and rolls.
Again! What an avalanche!
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. Pass to George. Back to Harden. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Here's cool hands. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Powell sets a screen. Harden, pass to Leonard. Leonard, double team. Back to Harden. Launches a three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
There's the three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Leonard on the wing. Leonard, double team. Back to Harden. And he's going for the oop here.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Cool Hands.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. And it's Cool Hands with a rebound. Boston on offense. Pass to Holiday. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Cool Hands. 4 on the clock. To the middle. Hits yet again! Wow! And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Outside Harden. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.